Good evening, everyone, and welcome in to another week here of the North Shore Inland Adult Hockey League. My name is Dylan Grant, and I will have the call of all three games tonight. In our first game, it is the Great Guys versus the White Foxes. White Foxes are a bit short-handed tonight. They're only playing with, it looks like, 5 skaters and a goalie, but arguably the best goalie in the league, and Oliver Young Ashton. And here comes John Babcock. Babcock down the right wing. Continues to control the puck on his backhand around behind the net. Can't get it back to Watt as it's broken up, and away comes Quinn Abbott. Abbott across to Barlavois. Back to trying to go to Abbott, and it's poked away by young Ashton. Back over to Barlavois. Tries to give it over to Ruthven and can. It's going to come all the way back. It's going to go to Chin. And a quick pass off the side wall. Over, I believe it's Pervez. And the White Foxes pick control back of the puck, and the way they come crossing through center. Braun drops it off to Babcock. Got Babcock with a little shimmy shake. Babcock works his way in. It's a shot, it's high, and it's going to wrap all the way around. But Braun settles the puck down and has control of it and gets a little head fake. Control still Braun, but his pass is given away. Now, in come the Great Guys to the backhand on a young Ashton, and a young Ashton shuts the 5-hole and holds for the whistle. Ruthven. Any word on if our young Ashton's joining the team? He's not? Now it's controlled by Minton. Fraser Minton. Looking to take it himself. He does with a shot and scores! Now it's Lucas Bill. Back on over to Chin. Over to Pervez. And over to Ruthven. Tries to go between his legs, and it's stopped. And back the other way come the White Foxes. Braun across, in tight there with a shot there. It's knocked away and saved by Fisher. Looks like things have been fixed in the side of the Great Guys. Now the Great Guys come back to the way down the left wing, looking to center the pass in front. Jordy, who's 26, red helmet. And now the White Foxes pick the puck back up on the right side, and away they come with speed. Down the right wing, walking into the front of the middle with a shot. It's going to just go wide of the goal on a great look from Braun. Now it's back over to Minton, who tries to throw it ahead, and it's knocked down. Now it's over to Barlavois. Barlavois across over to Donaldson, who turns the puck over. Minton trying to feed it up ahead, and the pass is going to be bobbled, and Donaldson picks it back up. Now it's over to Babcock. Babcock cuts down the middle with a high shot there, and that's going to go off of Fisher and up into the netting out of play. 6 minutes into the first. It's 1-0 for the White Foxes. Away come the Great Guys, looking to split the D. They do to the backhand. And there's going to be a penalty on the play. The Great Guys are going to go to the power play as the White Foxes take a bad penalty there. And Fisher is going to roll as fastest as he can to the bench for the extra attacker as Barlavois has it. And Barlavois drops it up over to Quinn Abbott. Back to Abbott. Abbott. Barlavois shoots, scores! And now Minton trying to come his way in. Passes it over to Watt. Watt to Braun. Braun trying to dangle around and can't. And the Great Guys pick the puck back up. Knocked over to the near wall. Over to Pervez. And Braun now steals, and away comes Braun down the near side. Drops it off over to Ryan Watt. Watt in, shoots, and it's knocked away. And Bill wraps the puck all the way around. And after it, there is Ruthven. And it's stolen by Chin. And right back onto the stick, the White Foxes have it. It's up the near side. And played all the way back to their own side of center. Slowing things down with 10:50 to go in the first. In a one game, and in they come on the right wing, and they shoot one, and Fisher's able to easily just knock that down with the glove. Now Ruthven trying to go across, comes to Pervez, and Pervez has it, bounce on him, and quickly up ahead come the White Foxes on a great pass there from Minton. It's a 2-on-1 over to Ryan Watt. Watt in, shoots, and it's going to go up off the crossbar and out of play. And Babcock comes away with the puck as he crosses center, dangling his way to the right side, then gets a high shot. And it's going to wrap around and come over to Ryan Watt on the near wall. Watt settles things down, has control of it on the left side. Watt peels around, gets the puck. Back over to Kovacevic. Trying to go back to Babcock. The pass gets touched. And now Babcock has it. Gets it over to Kovacevic. Back to Babcock, but the pass is blocked, and away come the Great Guys. Through center, dropping it off. It's a 3-on-2, back the other way if they hurry. Over to Chin. Chin lets a shot go. That's going to go wide of the glove. Now quickly back the other way. It's up ahead. Over to Nick Braun. Braun down the wing, goes around, passes it in front there, and the shot is going to just go wide past the glove of Fisher. We're halfway through the first period. Quickly back the other way. It's over to Pervez. In and around, and scores! Up over, up over to Donaldson. Donaldson in. Lets a ripper of a shot go, and it's going to come right back off the end wall into the glove of a young Ashton, who quickly plays it ahead. Now over to Minton. Minton cuts to the middle, goes to the backhand and peels back. Swaps with Babcock. Minton still on the left side. Gets the puck down over to Ryan Watt. Watt to Babcock. Dangles his way to the near side. Sharp angle in front there. Babcock plays it over to Watt. And Watt can't tap that one in. He just needed a little tap-a-roo, and he couldn't handle it. Looked like Rory McIlroy out there with his 4-foot putt that he missed to cost him the U.S. Open. Now it's over to Donaldson. Donaldson settles it down, pass it across, back over to Barlovois. Barlovois to Donaldson, and Donaldson's going to take it out wide. Now cuts his way in, sends it in front to Barlovois, and Barlovois loses control. Now the White Foxes trying to hurry on a 2-on-1 across over to Watt. Watt scores! And it's stolen. And away the White Foxes push up the puck. They have a chance on a breakaway to the backhand, and Fisher's able to get a piece of that one. He lunged out with a poke check, trying to go around with Kovacevic. And he might have. And now it comes over to Minton. Minton along the right wing. Still controls. Cuts into the slot. Lets a shot go. It's going to go high past the glove of Fisher. And it's back to Babcock. Babcock controls. Feeds it in front there. The puck bounces up in the air. It's knocked down. 7 minutes to go. Here in the first period in a 2-2 game. Barlovois cuts in. Goes out wide, shoots, scores! Ripping it past the blocker of a young Ashton, and it's 3-2 for the Great Guys. Now it's over to Ruthven. Passing over to the wing. And a low shot there. Might have got a piece of a young Ashton, and it's going to come over to the near side. Now, quickly up ahead. Over to Balkin. It leaves it in front there. And the shot is going to rip high and all the way down. Now Kovacevic. To the backhand. And it's blocked and comes over to Chin along the side. And now quickly back up ahead. And the Great Guys have a chance if they can hurry. But Minton trying to get back. In come the Great Guys. Pass across the shot there. Scores! Past the diving a young Ashton. He tried to reach across with the glove and just was a hair too late. In front there with the tip that's going to just go wide. Now it's over to Fraser Minton, who cuts over to the right side. Goes between his legs, still has control, goes up. And Fisher's able to knock it down and make the save. And quickly back overhead. It's over to Ruthven, who turns the puck over to Kovacevic. Now to Minton. Minton walks, shoots, and it's going to be deflected up and out of play with 5:27 to go. Now, in comes Purvis. It's a rifle of a shot that gets Oliver Young Ashton up high, but he's able to fight it off, make the save, and stay into the play. Great guys, get the puck back to at the top of the point, and it's turned over. Now it's over to Nick Braun. Braun up ahead, over to Kovacevic. Kovacevic looks to feed it in front. The shot, it gets through, and it's saved by Fisher. It's still a 2-goal game for the Great Guys as they lead by 4-2. Now it's a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Across, Ruthven, back across. Knocked away by a good stick of a young Ashton. Now it's to Minton, who has it on the right wing. Who does a beautiful move there to get free and control. And then he walks in and rips a shot home. Making it too easy for him on that goal by Minton. Makes it look like he's playing with kids out there. Now Babcock comes in down the right wing with rips a shot there. It's going to go wide and wrap all the way around, and it's back over to Nick Braun. Braun on the right wing. And it's turned over to Donaldson. Now it's up over to Barlowwise. Across, I believe it was over to Abbott. No, sorry, it was not Abbott. It was back at the point and got mixed up from the far side. Couldn't see the numbers. And a low shot there, knocked away. Jordy, who's the number 11? Kremer in with a low shot that's blocked aside by a young Ashton. 3 minutes to go in the first. Quickly back the other way. In come the White Foxes. Working in on Abbott. Across to Braun. Braun back. Shoots. And it's saved by Fisher. And the Great Guys quickly turn it back the other way with a long pass off the end wall. And a young Ashton with a brilliant poke check there as he comes diving out. Now the White Foxes back in front there with a shot there, and it's going to flutter its way to Fisher, who's able to make an easy save. Now picking it back up there is Kremer. Kremer over to Abbott. Abbott back to Nate Kremer. Kremer around. Scores! Scores! A low shot past the glove of a young Ashton. And it's a 3-goal lead for the Great Guys with 2 minutes to play in the first period. Great Guys quickly in right back the other way with a pass that gets broken up. Over to Minton. Minton on the near side. Goes around and swaps all the way back. Now passes over to Babcock. Babcock across to the right side with a shot that's going to go wide and miss the goal and come all the way around, wrapping around. And now Crema trying to race up to the puck. He does. Nate Crema has control. Crema in, gets poke checked by Babcock, but still controls the puck. Now he moves it over to the far side. Backhands it across. Over to Donaldson, who almost gets his pocket picked, but gets the puck over to Crema. And we're in the last minute of play of the first period. And over to Abbott, who just tips it wide. And it's all the way back on a good pass back by Abbott. Now it's over to Lucas Bill. Bill over to Purvis. In front to Ruthven. And he tries to give it back, and it's knocked away. And taken away there is Babcock. Babcock comes in, goes around to the backhand, and it's just put wide. 15 seconds remaining in the first. It's 6-3 for the Great Guys. Minton steals, walks, shoots, scores! It's a hat trick for Fraser Minton. What? Fraser Minton? Okay. 8.9 seconds to go in the first, and Minton makes it a 2-goal game again. Babcock quickly knocks the puck down. Quickly up over to Kovacevic. Kovacevic across, and the pass got to Minton. He's able to get a piece on it, but it flutters its way over to Fisher for the save, and that'll do it for the first. We'll be back after the 2-minute intermission for the second period. And we are back with the second period in this Great Guys versus White Foxes game. Now it's up over to Lucas Bill. Lucas Bill in, shoots, and a young Ashton stops him. Braun drops it over to Minton. Throws it across. Now it's over to Watt. Watt back over to Minton. Trying to dance his way through, and he's unable to get there as he gets his pocket picked. And now, in come the great guys, but a drop pass that was intended for Bill was too weak, and quickly back the other way. Come the White Foxes. Over to Braun. Braun back to Minton. Lets it go, and Fisher knocks it away, and Fisher, with his great stick handling ability, gets it up over to Lucas Bill. Bill on a breakaway. Floats one, and it's blockered aside by a young Ashton. Little back and forth right now. Away comes Ryan Watt. And Ruthven comes his way in, dangles around, has control. He had a young Ashton down. Watt up ahead over to Balkan. Lets it go, and it's blockered aside. Now back to Watt. Watt lets it go, and it's wrapped around. Now Minton carves his way in. Lets a rifle shot go, and it's going to go off this glove of Aiden Fisher and squeak past him. And it's back to a 1-goal game. And Babcock in on the left wing. Walks in, shoots, and it's a good pad save by his Aiden Fisher. Now to Donaldson. Trying to get the puck back. Unable to. We're only 3 minutes into the second and final period between the Great Guys and White Foxes. It's 6 for the Great Guys, 5 for the White Foxes. But now in comes Ryan Watt, who loses control of the puck over to Sean Donaldson. Donaldson turns in his own zone, gets it up over to Abbott. Abbott trying to go to Crema. Babcock steals and has a little spin move. He's like a ballerina out there. Babcock gets it back over to Nick Braun. Braun out wide to the backhand. Still controls. Braun walks, shoots, and it's knocked away by Fisher. Comes over to the near wall. Over to Crema. Now Nate Crema with great speed. Tries to cut over. Bobbles the puck, but has now control of it deep in the right corner. And goes around behind the net. It's Nate Crema. Still controlling the puck. Gets it over to Abbott. Abbott with space. Tries to center it in front there. It's going to go off the stick of Braun and come free for Kovacevic. Now it's back to Babcock. Left it for Fraser Minton. Cuts to the middle. Has no lane to shoot as so he peels back and gives it back over to Babcock. The Saskatoon Blades teammates give and go right now. Minton to the backhand, walks in, shoots, and it's going to go off of Fisher, up high and out of play. Listen to Trevor and I at all? We're exhausted. I'm burnt out. I'm so burnt out. Now, back in comes Abbott. Abbott, down the middle, gets poke-checked by Babcock, but Abbott's able to peel and send the puck back over to Crema. Now feeds it to Crema. Back to Abbott. Abbott to Barlowwise. Over to Abbott. Abbott walks in, passing in front there, and it's tipped and scores past the glove of a young Ashton. And it's back to a 2-goal game. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you wanted to do the middle game just so like I can like not do anything. Minton saucers it over to Balkan. Balkan cuts into the backhand, gets a shot off now, comes over to Kovacevic. Kovacevic shoots, saved by Fisher. Fisher's battling, he's down, he makes the save. I hate that Balkan and Kovacevic were 56 and 86 because they look so damn similar. And they're both on together. Now in comes Lucas Bill with Pervez on a 2-on-1. Across. Pervez had a whole wide open net as a young Ashton was down on his stomach and he puts it high up over the net. "12 minutes remain in this hockey game. Scores! Kovacevic beats Fisher on the 5-hole. Away comes Nick Braun. Braun throws the puck off the wall and comes squirting out in front and then given away by Fisher. Braun still controls. Then he turns the puck over. Now it's over to Pervez. To Ruthven, and it's a diving poke check by a young Ashton. And then it's given away over to Lucas Bill. Back to Chin. Up to Bill. To Ruthven. And gets checked from behind by Minton on a great back check. Now he takes it in his own zone. And a stretch pass all the way down. And the pass over to the right corner is going to go away. Now the great guys back to the way over to Bill. Bill walks in, pass it across. It's going to go off the stick and back to the way. Come the White Foxes. It's a 3-on-1. Ryan Watt goes out wide. Scores! A little selfish by Ryan Watt, but he doesn't make a mistake about it. And he cuts it to a tie game. Eight minutes into the final period, and the White Foxes have tied this game. Now Minton. Back to Braun. Braun has a step, gets around, cuts the middle, goes to the backhand. Braun lets a backhand shot go, and it's knocked away by Fisher. Puck along the near side, and it's up over to Crema. Now to Barlowwise. Barlovois down the side. That's a high shot go that's going to go wrapping all the way around. Now Braun picks it up. Feeds it over to Ryan Watt, who has the tying goal. And then he turns the puck over. Bad time. Now it's over to Donaldson. Donaldson cuts into the slot. Walks it around. Has a young Ashton down, but can't tuck it around him. And he's going to hold on for the whistle with 9:12 to go. Bouncing puck. It's going to be handled by Babcock. This is the Braun. Up over to Babcock, and it's knocked away, and then quickly up ahead over to Donaldson. Trying to race onto it. Has Braun back, and Braun wins the battle. Controls the puck, and has it in his own zone with 8:44 to go in a tie hockey game. Passes to Babcock. That's a long shot goal. Looks for the deflection, doesn't find it. But it's a loose puck on the wall that's collected by Abbott, who gives it back to Crema. Across the shot, sliding across, a great save by a young Ashton, keeping this game tied. Now, looking to settle it down and have a breakout start. And it's left for Babcock to break things out. Babcock cuts through and crosses center. Now a move down the wing. Shoots, scores, he goes top shelf over Fisher. And the White Foxes take the lead. It's 8-7 with 7:46 to play. Thanks to their captain, Babcock. Edmonton controls the draw. One back, and it's left for him from Watt. Cross over to Ryan Watt, back over to John Babcock. Now back over to Minton, who lets it go all the way down, looking for Kovacevic. Kovacevic steals the puck, tries to give it to Watt. The pass can't get there. Now Donaldson comes through. Pass it across to the right side. Now in front to Crema, who taps it home and ties the game. Back to Lucas Bill. Comes in down the middle. Bill back across. And the pass shot goes right through the crease from Ruthven. Now Bill walks right into the slot. Rips a shot just past the splits of a young Ashton who's slow to get up. Babcock comes in. Lets a shot go. It's going to deflect over to the corner, and he gets the puck back all the way around. 6 minutes to play. Minton has space. Tries to drag it around between his legs. Gets his pocket picked. And back the other way. Come the great guys. Down the right wing. Looking to center it in front there. It's going to be knocked away by a young Ashton. And it's back to Chin. Trying to go across to Bill. Comes to Purvis. Gives it back over to Ruthven. Comes in. Now feeds it over to Chin. And Minton steals. With Kovacevic. Fraser Minton goes around behind the net. Still controls. Gets the puck all the way back over to Braun. Braun with space. Comes into the middle with speed. Tries to get a shot away, but he's picked by Purvis as he's about to shoot. Now it's Lucas Bill on the far side that controls the puck. Gets it up over to Jackson Ruthven, who has Shane Purvis with him. 5 minutes to play. Left over to Chin. Chin down to Purvis. Purvis across. All the time on the right side. They couldn't get a shot away as they were playing some tiddlywinks, it looked like. Now, in come the White Foxes. Wrapping around there, it's Balkin. Balkin trying to feed it across. On the blind backhand pass. But it's over to Ruthven with Purvis. Drags it around, feeds it in front there, and it can't get tapped in again. Looking like Rory McIlroy out there. On control of it along the right wing. Back to there, Purvis. Now Purvis fixes the mistake from earlier. And it's back to a great guys lead with 4:13 to go. With speed comes Braun. Around, shoots a high one that's going to wrap around and be settled down by Minton with under 4 minutes to play. Minton trying to do one too many moves in sight there as he loses control of the puck, and it's all the way around. Now the dynamic duo of Ruthven and Purvis try to go to work down low in the corner. Ruthven steals the puck, sends it over to Purvis. Purvis drags it around and just puts it wide past the near post of a young Ashton, and it's White Foxes trying to poke it ahead, trying to get it up over to Balkin. Minton blocks the pass. It comes to Kovacevic. Now over to Braun. Braun with Minton and Balkin. Braun can't drop it off, and it's taken away. And back controlling it, all the great guys. And away they come. It's Lucas Bill down the right wing. Bill shoots. A young Ashton squeezes the arm shut. And it comes to Babcock. Up to Minton. Over to Braun. Cuts in. Back to Balkin. Lets a shot go. A big pad save by Aiden Fisher. And Babcock steals the puck back. We're under 3 minutes to play. Knocked on over to Minton. Slides it over to Babcock, who has space along the left wing. Lets a shot go. Knocked away. Rolling puck comes with Minton, who settles it down. Now comes in. Cuts out wide. Still controls. Walks in. Shoots. His shot is blocked. Loose puck goes around behind the net. Babcock pinches. Keeps it alive. Sends it in front there. And coming back to make a great defensive play, I believe. I believe it was Barlavois on that defensive play to prevent the grade A scoring chance in from the White Foxes. Shots are 31-29 for the White Foxes. Now 32, but they still trail by 1 in another face-off inside the great guy zone. Off the draw. It's controlled by the White Foxes. They had a shovel play in front of the goal, but it's put wide. Now it's over to Donaldson. Donaldson with Crema. Donaldson takes it himself, goes in, shoots 5-hole on a young Ashton, who shuts the door with 1:45 to go. All the way up ahead over to Ryan Watt. Watt to Babcock. And Babcock can't control the puck between his legs. It's up over to Abbott. And Abbott sends it back We're down to under a minute 30 to play. Crema peels away. Sends one down to the right side. In come the Great Guys. In and around, wraparound, try there. Can't tuck it past. There is Barlovice as he hits the outside of the post. A young Ashton to the bench. 5-on-4 for the Great Guys. For the White Foxes, they try to tie this game. Babcock shoots one right off the crossbar. What a shot by John Babcock. Now, up over to Crema, who buries it into the empty net, and that should do it for this game with 45 seconds to go. It appears the Great Guys are going to defeat the White Foxes.